You're listening to the Give and Take Podcast. Be heard. We're listening. No banter allowed, only the facts. It's God's Child and DC Dame. Let's get into it. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Give and Take Talk. We need your interactions, so follow us now. Like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Give and Take Podcast.
What's poppin'? We got that heat for your ear. We everywhere. We're WMIU Digital Radio.
All right, baby. We at it again. Another show for you. Very happy to be back. Got a lot to talk about on the show today. It's Give and Take Podcast, baby. Sports talk at its best. No banter allowed. Let's get to it, all right? Got my man DC Dame here with me. Got a lot to talk about in the world of sports today. But let my man say hello to y'all so we can get it in. You know how we do. Let's go.
Yeah, you already know what's good out there, everybody. Thanks for joining us once again on Give and Take Talk. Here to bring you these upcoming week picks for the NFL. We're going to talk a little basketball. And, do what we normally do, give you what's what in the world of sports. And, of course, today, still rocking hometown drip. Got another Bullets for y'all, Bullets hat, representing the DC. Even though the Wizards lost last night, they played a pretty good game. But, Atlanta wound up getting out on them. So, we'll talk about that a little later. So, yeah, let's get started, man. Ready to go.
All right, baby. We're going to start it off. We used to call this the buzz. We now call it the word. And when y'all see the show in its other format, you'll get what I'm talking about. All right, so far, this is, and with the word, it's the hottest now. You got Ohio State, Penn State going at it at the half. It was 14-13. Penn State has a slight lead. You had the Phillies rallying past the Astros last night in a game that went down to the last inning. And then you also had, like my man said, the Wizards failed last night to 3-2 with the loss to the Pacers. We'll go over that, like you said. Ja'Marr Chase, star wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals. He was able to avoid IR with his hip injury. We'll talk a little bit about that. We got the Week 8 NFL locks. We call it big ticket. My man Dame gonna go over that with you as well. Get you that bag if you're listening to everything he's telling you. We're gonna talk about Week 8 predictions. We're gonna go through the NFL trade deadline. Talk about the NBA this week. Give you our mid-season grade so far for the 2022-2023 season NFL. And then, people talking about it on the social media, so I thought it'd be a good topic to kind of, give it a little just do or whatever if you're interested into it. And that's Jake Paul tonight with his fight with Anderson Silva. It seems like he's trying to step out there and take on a little bit more. I don't know, man. Anderson might be on the back end, man, of what he doing the MMA, but I don't even think some of them dudes want to get in the ring with him, so I don't know what Jake think about.
He tripping.
Oh man, yeah. So that's the word right there, man. So make sure you stay in the know, man. Make sure you follow us on the social media, man, at Give and Take Talk. That's on Twitter and Instagram. Again, that's Give and Take Talk on Twitter and Instagram, and then you can just search for us on the Facebook platform at Give and Take Podcast, and also subscribe to our YouTube page as well at Give and Take Podcast. And we happy, man, on the show to announce, man, all the work we've been putting into and the shows we've been giving you, man. We've been picked up by a lot of the outlets out there as far as podcasts and music is concerned. So we want to welcome Spotify. We want to welcome Amazon Music to be one of our partners soon. Be looking forward to us on the Apple podcast platform as well. We also on iHeartRadio. You know we on the Spreaker.com network. We also on Pod Addict as well. We'll be on Google's podcast, their new platform for music as well. And man, a bunch of other ones, man, that we like I said, we just so happy, man, to be having those platforms accept what we do. That's just an acknowledgement. We're gonna keep on top of that as well. You heard my man talk about the swag. You know, I gotta bring the swag too. Got the official cap, man, from when they won their championship some years ago. It was like, I think
okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we good with that. And man,
I gotta give you some caps gear, man. I'm low on caps gear. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give me some more caps gear.
Yeah, so we keeping it drip for you, man. That not only with the swag, but we keeping it drip for you with the sports, man, the news, man. Keeping you in the know, keeping your pockets fat. But man, we just having fun on here, man. So, dang, talk to him a little bit, man, about what you thinking, man. Ohio State, man. We got a update on that score at the moment. You know, the live score or the live look in on that.
Yeah, I was just looking at it to be right now. I think they was just losing. They was down to Penn State when I just looked at it. Yeah, it's 21-16. I don't know, man. I think Ohio State might pull it out in the end. It's one of them Big Ten rivalry games. Penn State at home, you know, feeling good. They only lost one game, so it wouldn't be. It still would be a big upset because.
What's the line? I know they covering the line because I think
the line was something ridiculous, like 15 and a half. So that was too many points anyway. So I think a lot of people already knew Penn State would probably cover. So it's just one of them games where you never know. You know, Ohio State may come back at the end in the fourth quarter and pull it out because they only down one score. It's only 16-21. Yeah. So, you know, they still got a chance to win it, to still win the game. They got the ball, you know, in their own territory, but they only at 45. So it's 9:26 left in the fourth quarter. So they, you know, they got a chance to still put up, you know, another touchdown or some points and make the game even closer. So, but hopefully Penn State can hold on for the upset, man, and those Penn State folks, fans can cash in. So that was a big upset today.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to look at that Phillies Astro game, man. I know they.
Oh man, that was a hell of a game, man. Houston jumped out on them 5-0. I was watching it, man. They jumped out on a 5-0, and Philly came storming back, man, and took it to the 10th inning and pulled it off, man. 6-5. So okay, Philly did their thing, man. Underdogs on the road, man. Game 1 in the World Series and pulled it off.
Yeah. You know? They had Verlander on the mound, didn't they?
Yeah, Verlander was. He
was able to crack that. They was able to crack that code with that man.
Yeah, after 5 innings, they didn't get shit the first couple innings. He retired the first 6. I mean, he was looking sweet the first couple innings, but you know, as time go on, them hitters, you know, it's only a matter of time, bro. You can't keep throwing that same shit up there, you know, inning after inning. After a while, they done been up there 2-3 times. It's like, I got you this time.
No, they calling that Bama the cheat code though. When he on the mound, man, it's pretty much like
that's what they thought until the 5th inning.
Okay.
So he wound up sitting down, and then it was a wrap after that. So
okay, I guess the Yankees couldn't figure it out. They couldn't.
Yeah, Phillies, man.
Couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, Philly stepped it up, man.
Shout out to them, man. And gotta get Bryce Harper and the whole crew down there, man. Bryce finally. I watched.
Man, Bryce should have stayed here, man.
They should have kept him. They should have kept him. They shouldn't have let him go.
He could have stayed.
They always let good players go, man. He wanted to stay though. He wanted to stay. He just felt like he wasn't getting no love from the Nationals, man. So I guess they got their chip after the fact anyway. So
as soon as he left,
but you know, that man looking.
He knew where he was going. So.
They did a feature on him, man. He the only other phenom other than LeBron James. As far as like, if you talk about sports, it's been some, but none of them had the pressure that him and LeBron had on them as being phenoms coming in to being. Both of them was called.
They was young though. That's why.
Both of them.
They was so young.
Yeah, but both of them had that chosen one type of moniker he put on them, and if you look at their careers, parallel. Of course, LeBron got the championships to go with that, but Bryce in baseball, you know how that go. That's a little more of a grind, man. You kind of gotta either.
Yeah, but he only 30 though, so
yeah, that's true.
That's it. Hey. Some motherfuckers play their whole career, don't get to the World Series.
Right.
So
right,
he's at an advantage. Like him being 30 and going this fast. Like, come on, man. This is only his second team. He ain't had to wait and put his dues in that much because he was hurt a lot. So
right.
Yeah, 2 monster years, and then some so years in between when he was hurt. Mm-hmm. So I mean, now that he's healthy and he was on a squad that was already stacked for real. Mm-hmm. So and now he pushing them over the top. Like the boy nice though. I like Bryce. He was a beast when he was here. So
he got that old school type mentality with him, man. He don't want nothing.
I mean, the way he hit though, it's just you watch him at the plate, like it's something about how it's an intelligence thing, man. And it's hard not to swing at certain pitches.
Right.
And to watch him as a young person be as patient as he is at the plate is something special to watch because a lot of young players aren't as patient as he is. And he makes pitches work, man. And if you watch him, I mean, it's a thing of beauty, man. He's like Juan. Like, Juan Soto, he the same way, a young dude, man, that just scared the hell out of pitches because he's not swinging at anything, bro. You can't just throw anything at the plate and expect me to swing. He get it. So.
You're not supposed to, man.
You gotta be real selective. No, but it's hard to hit certain pitches, especially sliders and certain off-speed pitches that come close to the plate and then break outside. True. It's hard to lay off those pitches. And when you see these young dudes that I'm talking about at the plate, they rarely fall for that shit.
but see, the one thing I do like is, I always used to look at stuff from a pitcher's mentality because I used to call myself like a pitcher, but never really played the pitcher position. But I also used to catch and used to play like second base and outfield. So I know the position and the mentality that you got to have going up there. Like you said, you can't be swinging at anything. But the key thing is, man, if you know your zone, you try to stay in your zone and stay disciplined. The whole thing is, as a pitcher, you want to do to come out of that. So you give them certain looks, and then you go with your favorite pitches, but you try to stay out that hot zone of that player or whatever. So I understand all that. So everything you're talking about with him, and then you keep on if you just keep on with the mentality of knowing the position, how the grind be for baseball players and stuff like that, man. It's just a treat to see him kind of get his just due now. And it's not just he getting his just due because people want to give it to him, but he performed very well, man, throughout the whole entire playoffs this year. And for them to be in a position, it just kind of represent their city to a degree. I mean, I don't hate Philly as a city, but right now the Phillies representing, and then you got the Eagles looking good. So it kind of make Philly sports right now look good. If the Sixers could kind of join the party, that'll make it even better, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So it's a good look right now for Philly right now. You know what I'm saying? Washington had that same thing going for them a couple of years ago. I think it was like more like 4 or 5 years ago. They had, baseball. They had hockey. You know what I'm saying? You just wish at that time that, the Commanders, they would have